MLB review, guys. Right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela Caliange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. You know what to do, movie fans. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you for making us a part of your day. But let's get right to it. Angela, what are we talking about today? Let's go.
We are talking about one of the... I hadn't heard of it, but I am always a Brett Goldstein fan. We are talking about All of You.
All of You.
So
yep.
A stirring near-futuristic romance of two best friends who harbor an unspoken love for one another, even after a test matches one of them up with their supposed soulmate. So Ryan, kick us off. I know we kind of dove blindly into this, but what were your thoughts coming out of this or watching this?
You know, one of the things I do want to say, I love Goldstein. He's fantastic. I mean, I've known him since Ted Lasso when he first, that was like his big debut in Ted Lasso. I loved it, Roy Kent. I love that character. I love the character he played. I loved other roles that he was in as well, like other Apple TV series as well. I think he was in The Servant, I believe. I don't quote me on that. I think it's one of those. Anyways, so I'm going to say this. This is definitely one of those movies, and this has nothing to do, and I like to say it a lot because, hey, maybe they imagined something differently. Maybe on editing room, they were just like, you know what, we had to do this, we had to change things up. But let's be honest here, before I go criticize this movie, Apple could afford a criticism. They can make as many, honestly, let's bring out the facts here. They can make the most crappiest movies, but they have so much money, they have so much wealth, they can afford that. Not saying that they would ever like do that, quality over quantity, because Apple TV series / movies have been so spectacular, amazing, fantastic. The morning show just started off another season, which kicked off already. Acapulco came out with another season as well a couple months ago, and those shows are just fantastic, heartwarming. Shrinking,
Old Horses.
Yeah, like nonstop. Invasion. We still haven't seen Invasion. We still haven't seen Shrinking. There's so much that we need. Yeah,
they've done so many good things.
Great
obviously,
TV. Great writing.
Severance.
Oh my gosh. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, we started off Severance. We still haven't, season 1, episode 10.
There's so much.
There's so much TV now. I'll say that. There's so much TV, and typically we'll do movies, of course, because it's like 2 hours max, 2 hours and a half, maybe 3 hours sometimes. Oppenheimer. But anyways, so I know I kind of spewed out the wall there, but going back to this film and everything, I'm gonna say this movie sounded great on paper. It probably did on the script. Whenever Brett Goldstein he's a co-writer as well, along with I think it was William Bridges that also wrote with Brett in Ted Lasso somewhat, and then the last season William left as a writer, and then it was Jason who had to come in and kind of write most of it, which is one of the main reasons why he not canceled the show, but he wanted to end the show because it was just too much for him. Really was. He was going through that, a divorce, all that stuff. I mean, life happens. We tend to forget these actors have real lives, like us, like you and me. We tend to forget. I do that too at the same time. Nothing wrong with that. But we need to bring awareness to that, because of the fact is that this movie sounded great on paper. And I just, for me being an Apple TV fan and Apple TV, I was just like, what the hell? Like, I wanted to love this movie. I wanted to be mesmerized by Brett Goldstein's writing, his acting skills and everything. I really wanted to be mesmerized. I wanted this movie to succeed in so many ways. Now, I know earlier on Wednesday when we wanted to record this was on 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah, it's the film. One of the things is that it's a very quiet movie, subtle movie, right? And so, but anyways, Angela, I want to know your opinion here because I keep rambling on. What did you think of this movie?
I agree. I think it was a story that sounded a lot better on paper, and I feel like maybe in some ways we can relate to it, like not acting on things we want to do or say to people, or live in the moment kind of thing, and kind of live with that regret a little bit. I think that's something all of us can relate to. Especially as something as powerful as love. But at the end of the day, I don't really love the story.
I don't love the ending.
How it unfolded and how it ended. I didn't like the aspect of it, without spoiling it too much, because we have seen a similar writing. Was it Past Lives? Where it's like
Academy Award, beautiful movie,
where it was like timing wasn't right, situations, it just wasn't right, and
it was sad,
and it didn't have a happy ending, which infuriated me, but it was sad and beautiful. But I don't think this one. I think it just infuriated me more because of what happened in the film.
Yeah.
And I'll agree. I didn't like the ending as well. Nothing really on Brett's performance or the other lead's performance. Is it Imogen?
Okay.
They were great, but I just didn't love the story. And I think, like you said, since there's not a lot of else happening besides story and dialogue, if the story didn't hold up for me, it didn't quite live up to what I was hoping.
Yeah, so here's the thing that makes it so unclear, and I hate this because technically this is a sci-fi. Where the hell's the sci-fi? They like addressed that there was this dating app thing and nothing fucking happens. They just fucking ignore it. Oh yeah, there's this dating app. Okay, okay, interesting. Okay, and there's leaving a countdown. There's and one of the creative things that I really did enjoy in this movie was the beginning opening credits. We got ads of the actual like world we're going into. Okay, this cool. 1.3 million, and it keeps going up like Zootopia when the rabbits are being born. Like the number keeps going up, and it's just like, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so people are finding soulmates. Cool. Fuck you. That's it. Don't even talk about it after that. Like,
they do, but the point was
they don't touch up on it. What's the science behind it? How is it blood type? Because it made it seem like it was a procedure, like a chip or something, and then they never touched up on it.
It's like a personality testing, and I agree,
but why did they have to go to the doctor? Why did they like it? It didn't make sense to me.
It was just exclusivity, and I feel like that didn't bother me.
It was underused.
For me, it wasn't because that wasn't the point. The point was that you had two best friends who just never told each other they loved each other.
Yeah.
And this whole other testing that was done for one of them.
Testing was irrelevant.
No, like she did it and she found her soulmate and that wasn't enough. So I feel like that was the point. Like we didn't need to know the background of this whole testing corporation and how it came about and what was it and what they do. That wasn't the point. The point is she did this match. She did find someone she loved, but she also loves her best friend. So that was the more like the struggle with that was more focus for me. And again, it wasn't necessarily a bad concept on paper, but I just don't think it got brought onto the screen as well.
Yeah. And I feel like it underwhelmed. I feel like the story itself added to the underperformance of Britt Goldstein. I feel like he could have done a lot more in the movie.
Yeah.
In my point of view, I feel like I just seen him do so much great things. So it's like, it's unclear to me if it was a director's cut or the director's direction that they were trying to go with. I get it. They're trying to be more grounded and emotional. I love that. Past Lives did that spectacular.
Yeah.
But here's the thing is that you can't introduce us this sci-fi interesting concept and then just, oh, fuck you, it's done. And like we don't talk about it no more. Because the story's about them. I understand the story's about them. But at least show us like, okay, you're introducing us to this concept, almost like an updated Tinder or updated soulmate match, whatever. And I really, really wanted to grasp that because it's actually considered a sci-fi movie. So if it's sci-fi, if it's considered sci-fi romance, where's the sci-fi? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'll leave it at that. Okay. Call me crazy. If it wasn't under that genre, I'll be like, okay, romance, fine. Leave it. I'll leave it like that. But yeah, no, I go back to where I was saying, it's also sometimes it's very unclear how much time has passed. And it didn't flow very, very well to me because we're like, wait, so the daughter's 5 or 10, and then like it felt very unclear, and I did not like. That's one of the things I don't like because it didn't very much. Like, you don't have to tell us 5 years has passed. No. I'm just saying, like, it didn't flow, like, naturally. Like, I feel like we're missing... I feel like it got over-edited, and it just, like, kind of clipped. And we were, like, missing something, but whatever.
Yeah, I do feel like it could have transitioned, like, because those gauge gaps, you're right. It wasn't immediately clear how much time had passed in between each gap. And it does that a few times.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I said, overall, it didn't have enough to keep my interest. And then also, I wanted to love it because they both did a good job.
Yeah.
But I didn't love the story. I'm so sorry, Brad. I know you part wrote it. And you're really good at writing because you've done all of these great writing things like Shrinking, and you write Ted Lasso and other projects, and you've done so well. And
it's called the soulmate test, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's soulmate test. Yeah.
But I agree. But again, I just wanted to love it. I didn't. Doesn't mean I didn't like the film. I did. I just think that knowing that it was coming from him and knowing his past writing background and what he's done, I did expect better.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I did too as well. I wanted a little bit better out of the characters. I thought I was going to get more of a stake Like there's, it's unclear. Here's what I'm going with. It's very unclear what the stakes are. Very unclear. I get it for her, but for him, he didn't have any stakes. He didn't really. I mean, he turned down a job, but that was it. Like it didn't feel like nothing was on the line, like how normal movies do.
For him, it was because he like either
he was just hiding. He was hiding away.
Well,
yeah,
it was more so like he does. It's either
hiding the secret love. Yeah.
Well, not just that. It was just for me. It's like he does have at stake too, because he can either choose to spend his time with his best friend in the affair, or find someone he can actually connect with on a similar level, because he's missing out on that time to find his own person. Yeah. But again, I don't know. I'll keep going back and forth. Again, I like the performances by them. I wish they had a better story. Sorry.
Yeah, no. And then also, I would say, one of the things I did love about this movie was my first 30 minutes was showing the raw emotion we got out of the characters, but that was it. Like it just, it kind of just tiptoed downhill from there. But alrighty, guys, thank you so much. Ratings. Let's go to ratings. 1 out of 10. Tell me the highest times. I'm gonna give this rating.
I unfortunately didn't love it, but I did still, how it had its moments. So I would say a solid 5 for me.
I'm gonna do a solid 4. I'm already set on 4 out of 10, guys. Question is for you guys. What do y'all think? Let us know in the comments down below. What do y'all think of Brett Goldstein's movie and everything? Let us know of all of you guys. Let us know in the comments down below. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
Have a good one, guys. See you at the movies. Latest.